Morena. It's a Wednesday morning, 5:30. Just going for my morning walk. I woke up like twice and I had to go to the toilet. So I drank too much water. So I'm gonna try watch how much water I drank today. I think I drank, 10 glasses, whatever that is, and milliliters. Anyway, I am going to listen to Darren Daly, get that post ready. When I get back, I'll try not to spend more than 15 minutes and hit publish, and then carry on with the morning. See you later. It is 6:38 and I'm still working on this damn post. It's the tinkering with ChatGPT, and like I've been waiting for this image to be generated for a while, and I've just been going backwards and forwards, so it's taking a lot longer. I think I got home 5:45 and it's almost 7:15, so it's almost been an hour. But yeah, that's the struggle, man. It is the struggle.
Facts. Yeah. I know Nathan's had his hand up for a while.
Yeah, Nathan, please chime in, brother. Good to see you.
Kia ora, guys. It's Wednesday afternoon. Speaking from the future. It was an awesome call. There was a quote that I thought of, or one thing that I really liked about it was just the whole permission to achieve what you want to achieve. And one thing that has resonated with me comes from the book The Alchemist. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's a fantastic book. But there's a passage of text that I remember all the time, and it goes, "The universe conspires to help those who follow their personal legend." And this kind of taps into like what John was talking about. It's like when you are bold enough to declare what your personal legend is, to openly declare it, like I am going to become X, like crazy shit begins to happen. In my life, this is day 81. Crazy things have happened as soon as I made a declaration that, I want more, that I was done with being, ordinary job. Like I cannot imagine going back to an ordinary job. So this stuff is real. It's not just woo-woo. It's not makeup. Like energy is real. Intention is real. We just got to be courageous to take action, and it's hard. But I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Actually, one thing that I need to finish on is a quote. We often think about what's the worst that can happen. What's the best that can happen is a better way of thinking.
I love that, Nathan. I'll say this too. The mind-blowing thing is that the power driving all that is not even the universe. It's you, bro. It's us. We are the power driving these changes. I mean, it took until you made the decision to put that out into the universe so that the universe could start to conspire to help you, right? So it blows my mind. I think about it. Think about it. Even when someone asks God for help and God helps them, it still took you activating that to allow God to help you. Like, you are the activator of the power of even God. So, like, the power is you. Like, you are the power source of it.
Yeah.
By the way, delivery's here, but I'll be right back.
Actually, that reminds me of Jim Quick. So Jim Quick wrote a book, Limitless, and in the book he talks about predominant questions. And the essence of what he talks about is when you start asking better questions, you start to see better answers. So typically we ask questions centered around lack or scarcity. And he uses an example that if you think about like when you buy a car and you see that car everywhere, the reality that car was always there. You just never saw it. So it's when we start asking the better, more empowering questions, we have God within us. That's what's happening.
That is very good. Because I'll give you a perfect example. Why am I so broke?
Yeah.
why am I so poor? Or you can say, how do I get rich? How can I become successful? The framework is completely different. You go from a negative question to a positive. You go from someone that feels they are deemed worthy of pity to the framework of, let me go get what I deserve. Let me go get what's mine. Great framework, Nathan. Genius. What's up, bro?
Let me kind of chime in super fast on that
Yeah,
too.
go ahead.
One of our mentors, Caitlin O'Toole, she came in, mindset mentor, and she said, the whole world, the mind, all of the experiences in life.
Yo, it's 1:52. Just shit. We were talking this whole time. I wasn't even recording. Oh, where? Anyway, it's 1:54. I've just dropped the clothes off. Doing some laundry. There, it's in there for 50 minutes, so it should be done before 3. And then I need to drive back to Hamilton to pick the missus up. But anyway, I was talking about this morning call. It's a live call on the School of Mentors. It's my second call that I've attended. I think it's my second week being a member. So every week for 52 weeks, you get access to a call with a millionaire or billionaire that James Dumoulin interviews or has interviewed from the School of Hard Knocks. And it's really good, bro. Like, the value that I'm getting from this membership is so good. Like, it's crazy. It's the most valuable thing that I've ever purchased. Like, you get a chance to talk, to speak to a millionaire, billionaire. So unfortunately today I didn't get a chance to ask my question because there was like 150 of us or something on the call, and you know, pretty much everyone had a question, and they did it based on how many votes you got in your question. And I think I left it too long to raise my hand in the Zoom call. So, you know, I think they had time maybe for, I don't even know if I was to count, maybe like a dozen, maybe 12 people in the span of like 90 minutes, maybe 12 people, maybe a bit more, ask questions. So yeah, do the math, maybe 5 minutes each person, 10 minutes each person, that's 2 hours easy. So yeah, it's probably more like 5 minutes each. But I like everything he talked about just resonated with me so much. The things that he's doing, what he's trying to achieve, like the messaging, all of that stuff, it's exactly on point with what I'm trying to do. So it's mean as, man. But yeah, I'm just looking around. There's a lot of interesting characters around here today. But what is this saying? Yeah, it's a mean live call. I didn't get to ask the question, but I got so many gems. The most important thing that I got from the call was something that he said at the end, and he said you need to have the permission, you need to give yourself the permission to live the life that you want to live. And he talked about, like, he believes that there's 2 core things to run a business. The first one is like skill set. You need to have a good skill set. And the second thing is you need to have a good mindset. And you can't have a strong mindset and not have good skills, and you can't have good skills and not have a good mindset. So you need both, and you need to level them up simultaneously. But he said, like, he lived with insecurities, he had massive doubts, he had massive fears, and for so long he was afraid to go after what he wanted. And when he finally gave himself permission to have the life that he wanted, things started to turn around. And then I was like, man, this is resonating with me so deep, because, you know, if you've been following my journey, today is day 81, and you know, 81 days ago I made a bold declaration to become 1,000% better on LinkedIn and YouTube. And ever since I've done that, like, I guess given myself permission to ask for more, things have started happening, things that I could not have predicted. And he talks about, like, quite often society actually shrinks us. They program us to think like what you want is not good. Like, if you want more, that you should just settle. Like, you should settle for a job, you should settle for a regular thing. And it's like, when you actually kind of stand out, put yourself out there, and you actually say, actually, I want more. Like, society doesn't want that, but there's actually a lot to go around. So it was an amazing call. I might include a clip from the post-call discussion. So after the 90 minutes, they opened it up to the rest of the audience, and there was like 40 or 50 of us still on the call, and I got to do a little contribution, and I said a few things, and I think I recorded that, so I might have already included it, or I might include it after this part so that you can get a sense of what I'm talking about. But it's really good, man. Like, it's a seriously good investment, probably the best thing that I've invested in so far, in addition to like Darren Hardy and, you know, Jumpstart. But those things are really expensive. This one is like really affordable. I can't even remember. I think it was like $100 and something or $200 and something for the year, for the whole year. And with that, you get 50 plus calls, live calls. You get all sorts of other stuff too, like content, exclusive interviews, access to the full interviews, like all of this extra stuff. It's just, it's great. Anyway, I need to take a rest, catch my breath, and just chill. I need to just chill. I will see you later. Yo, it's still just after 2 o'clock. I've just made an executive decision. I am going to do a reflection video on each of the calls. That'll force me to take stock of what I remember and give me an avenue to publish something on my school community as a post, because there's so many gems that I took. Like, I wrote pages and pages of notes, so I want to be able to do that in a way that I can actually tangibly do something with it. Like, it's one thing to attend a call and to write down notes, but it's another thing entirely to like take the time to actually reflect on what was said, and then to try and take like 1 or 2 or 3 things from that call, and then allow that to kind of influence the future you going forward. So there's probably a few insights that I can take away, but I wanna be able to look at my notes. So when I get home, I'm gonna do that, and then when I've got that sorted, I'll do a post in the school community, and then that will basically be the video. So that's what I've been thinking, because there's like that little 5-minute recording that I just did before, scratching the surface of what was actually covered. So yeah, I think that's a good practice, because otherwise, like, you just attend a call, you write some notes, and then you don't do anything with it. Like, I want to commit to actually carefully thinking about what it is that he said, and what are the key takeaways that I can apply in my life today or tomorrow. So yeah. Anyway, I need to wait probably, I don't know, 30 more minutes, and then grab clothes and drive home. See you later. 10 minutes, just gonna wait. Yo, just at the lake, a little bit of light, do a quick recording. Just go for a walk. It's probably gonna be the last video of the day. I haven't had a chance to reflect on the notes that I took from that course, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna sign out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.